If your woman struggles to orgasm during sex, it's not because she's broken, and it's not because you suck in bed. It's because there are 5 primal blocks that kill her orgasm before it even has a chance to build, and most men don't even know that they exist. And today we're going to break them down one by one. We're going deep into what's happening in her mind, her body, and her nervous system. And I'll show you how to flip each one of these blocks into full body turn-ons. Because here's the thing, most men think women just need more foreplay or better technique, but the truth is a woman's orgasm isn't something you give her, it's something you lead her into. And when you understand what her body actually needs to get there, you'll realize it has way less to do with friction and more to do with presence, polarity, and the signals that you're sending. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 biggest reasons women can't orgasm during intercourse and how to shift each one using the kind of masculine presence that makes her body want to let go. And by the way, I've spent the last 19 years teaching men how to become the kind of lover a woman aches to surrender to. Not by memorizing techniques, but by embodying the masculine energy that our nervous system is wired to crave. So if you've ever been with a woman who just couldn't get there no matter what you tried, or if you're in a relationship where the passion's flatlined and you're wondering if it's you, this video is going to hit hard. So let's dive in. She's mentally checked out, not in her body. Most men assume that if a woman's not orgasming during intercourse, it must be a physical issue. But in reality, if she's stuck in her head, she's not going to climax, period. Brain scans show that during an orgasm, a woman's prefrontal cortex literally shuts down. That means the thinking part of her mind goes offline so her body can take over. And if she's up there thinking about laundry or work, or even if you're doing it right, then her orgasm isn't happening. So how do you help her drop in? It starts with your presence. If you're in your head worried about losing your erection or blowing your load too fast or getting it right, her mirror neurons will match that. She'll feel your mental static instead of your sexual presence. And when you slow down, when your energy says, I'm here, I want you, and I'm not going anywhere, you give her nervous system permission to relax and feel. And if you really want to learn how to wake up that deep body response in her, I made a video called Her Primal Desire Code that walks you through the 7 exact signals her body is wired to crave. It's not about performance, it's about presence that ignites her without touch. You can watch it over at elevatedlover.com. But none of that will work if you skip this next part. You're not physically activating her before sex. Listen, intercourse alone often isn't enough to make her climax. Why? Because the clitoris, the G-spot, and A-spot usually need direct focused stimulation before penetration in order to be fully activated. If you go straight to thrusting without waking up these nerve-rich zones or getting her to an orgasmic state, you're trying to basically sprint before you've even stretched. Her body and mind just won't be ready. Here's the fix. Use your fingers before sex to stimulate her G-spot or A-spot. Apply direct, consistent pressure, not soft circles or light taps. Once she's had a G-spot or A-spot orgasm before intercourse, she'll be in an orgasmic state mentally, and her internal pleasure zones will be way more sensitive, and she'll be 10 times more likely to climax again during penetration. This is a game changer most men skip entirely, and it's not about doing more, it's about doing what actually works. Now here's where most guys think they're good, but they're still missing something big. Her body is tense or stressed. Even if she wants to let go, she can't climax in a body that's tense, tight, or bracing for impact. Stress kills endorphin flow, and endorphins are what allow her to ride the wave of pleasure all the way to orgasm. So if she's coming into the bedroom with tension in her shoulders, shallow breathing, or just that stiff, almost on edge energy, that needs to be addressed first. Here's a simple fix that goes a really long way. Give her a sensual massage before sex. Not to relax her into compliance, but to free up her nervous system and make her feel held, safe, and aroused all at the same time. There are entire erotic schools built around orgasmic massage. I don't think that's necessary. Just 10 minutes of intentional connected touch can totally shift her body's readiness. And when you bring that right type of masculine energy before and during the event, she'll easily drop into her feminine surrender, and getting to orgasmic state will be butter smooth. Remember, you're not trying to rush her into arousal. You're showing her that her body is safe to open. But safety is only one side of the coin. To make her climax, you also need to lead her into desire. You're not leading the erotic buildup. Men are wired for spontaneous desire. We see something sexy and we're ready to go. But women, more often than not, need responsive desire. That means the desire comes after the context is right, after the environment is set, after her body starts warming up to the idea of letting go. This is why foreplay matters, but not the way that most guys think. It's not just kissing her neck or touching her body. It's about leading the experience in a way that builds anticipation. Whisper something filthy in her ear at dinner, or grab her hips when she walks by and hold her for a second too long. Text her in the middle of the day and say, "Don't wear underwear tonight." It's not about being crude, it's about being deliberate. You're setting the stage before you even hit the bedroom. And when you do it right, by the time you actually touch her, her body's already halfway there. But there's one more thing that will override all of this if you don't catch it. She feels pressured to orgasm. This one is subtle but deadly. If she feels any pressure from you or herself to orgasm, it pulls her out of the moment and shuts everything down. You might not even be saying anything, but if your energy is impatient or you're trying really hard to make her come, she'll feel it. Her body knows when the turn on becomes a performance. And here's the deal. A lot of women feel pressured because you climax too fast. They feel like they're racing against the clock, trying to catch up before you're done. So the best gift that you can give her is controlling your own orgasm. Not by holding back, but by learning to circulate and master your arousal. That gives her time to get out of her head, time to warm up, and time to let go. Because when she feels like your desire isn't going anywhere, that's when she finally drops her guard and opens. So now you know, if she's not orgasming during sex, it's not about how many positions you can twist her body into or how good your stroke game is. It's about the signals her nervous system is getting from you. Whether she's safe to let go, whether she's turned on enough to surrender, whether she's being led, not just physically, but energetically. These 5 shifts that you just learned, they go way beyond technique. They're the foundation of erotic trust. So this is your reminder. You don't make her orgasm by doing more. You unlock it by becoming the man her body can say yes to. So just imagine what happens when you stop chasing the climax and start embodying the presence that draws it out of her. Now, if you do actually want to learn how the physical side of giving her a full body orgasm works, then go get the free G-spot technique video over on my blog at jasonjulius.com. Because when you show up with the type of energy, awareness, and presence we just talked about in this video, and the technique I show you in that educational video, you'll be an orgasm giving master. So hit the like button if this resonated with you, subscribe for more content like this as we go deeper into being awesome in bed, sexual polarity, and bringing the type of energy that will make your woman crave you. Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on where you've gotten stuck with female orgasms in the past and how this might have helped make the shift. And I'll see you next time.